Picture walking into a space large enough to hold a small city, but the only sound is your own footsteps. You're navigating vast, pitch-black corridors lined with perfectly still, silent escalators. In the shadows, you can make out the outlines of what should be a place of extreme energy. Amusement park rides sit completely motionless, gathering dust in the dark. These remnants belong to the New South China Mall, a development that earned the title of the world's largest ghost mall. This diagram compares the mall's footprint, nearly 10 million square feet, relative to standard city blocks. For over a decade, 99% of this area sat entirely empty. Built as the ultimate temple of consumerism, it was designed to welcome 100,000 daily shoppers. So how does a project with this much physical scale and financial backing fail entirely right from its grand opening? To understand the collapse, we must look at the original blueprints before the decay set in.
The initial plans read like a theme park. The structure housed an indoor roller coaster and an elaborate network of artificial canals, complete with functioning gondolas. They even constructed massive architectural replicas right inside the walls, including a towering copy of the Arc de Triomphe. The developers relied on a very specific strategy. They believed they could manufacture a retail oasis purely by overwhelming visitors with visual spectacle. But leaning entirely on spectacle masked a severe misunderstanding of how retail actually works. Building unparalleled luxury does not automatically generate the consumer demand required to sustain it. The project failed to reconcile its design with the realities of urban planning and physical accessibility. This map shows the mall's isolated location, far from major transit and dense population centers. Furthermore, regional data shows a severe mismatch. The mall targeted luxury shoppers, but surrounding average incomes were far lower. It was completely detached from the local economy. This physical and economic isolation created an immediate domino effect. The required influx of 100,000 daily shoppers simply never materialized. Because the foot traffic was virtually non-existent, major global retailers vanished almost immediately, abandoning their leases and locking their doors. The physical aftermath was brutal. Brands left behind vast, massive retail spaces with empty exterior signage, leaving the corridors to rot in silence. Architectural spectacle or capital investment fails when countered by geographic isolation and local economic misalignment. Walking through the complex today, the permanent consequences of these planning failures are impossible to ignore. Those functioning gondolas sit either completely dry or slowly rotting away in pools of stagnant water. The dusty storefronts serve as depressing monuments to a retail empire that never actually existed. The New South China Mall stands as a 10 million square foot warning to real estate developers globally about the dangers of unchecked ambition. You cannot rewrite the laws of supply, demand, and geography with artificial canals and indoor roller coasters. A temple of global consumerism is just a concrete shell if you fail to build a realistic path for consumers to actually reach the front door.